but we are now. Oh, hi. This is Jeff.
You absolute bastard.
Oh, so you do know about this game. I told you it was an XCOM game.
You know that's misleading and you know it.
I intentionally.
It's like, yeah, I'll play this game. Then he says it's an XCOM game. Okay, how bad can it be? How bad can it be? Like, hey, here's this thing that people like. Let's turn it into a shooter to make it just like everything else. Fuck, I can't imagine why anybody would be anything less than delighted.
But it's a cover-based shooter. And I'm going to play it for your enjoyment.
Fuck this game. Just...
Do you want me to skip the cutscene? No, actually, have you even played this game at all?
No, I just...
Okay, yeah.
It's a fucking, like, XCOM is a good game, yes?
Yes.
This is a cover shooter. Like everything else at the time, it was a fucking cover shooter. Everything is a cover shooter. It's like video game companies are trying to tile the universe in fucking cover shooters. Gears of War, Call of Duty, just dull, repetitive gameplay.
Well, guess what?
Ugh. Did the world need another cover shooter?
It needed another XCOM game. Oh, speaking of which, there's actually a new XCOM coming out in about...
Is it an XCOM game?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't think you're understanding the question.
I am understanding the question. And
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So it's XCOM Chimera Squad.
Okay.
It's like post the events of XCOM, like XCOM 2. You're basically the sort of like combination SWAT team police squad thing.
Yes.
And you fight bad guys.
Yes.
Who do crime. And it's tactics based, and like your turns and the enemy's turns are interleaved.
Okay.
And you like breach in.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you own this game?
It's an XCOM game.
No, that is not enough of a reason. And you know it.
You should pay attention. There's plot here.
No, who fucking cares? It's a cover shooter.
No,
it doesn't deserve to exist. It doesn't deserve to be acknowledged. It doesn't deserve the hour of gameplay that we're going to do on this. But here we are.
No one touches that case except Director Falk.
You know, you're lucky you didn't bring a oh look, he got shot or something. Who fucking cares? You know, you're lucky that you didn't bring like a Call of Duty game. I would have fucking smacked you, and I'm not exaggerating. I would have actually smacked you.
Yeah, but I'm not an asshole.
Yes.
I'm not like an absolute dickbag.
Yes, you are not the kind of like garbage that plays Call of Duty games.
I played one once to see what it was like.
Actually,
it was not that bad, but
Advanced Warfare. No, which was it? I think the original Advanced Warfare was good.
We played Advanced War.
Yes. Look, it's an alien or something.
So I get to tell you spoilers about this game. Also,
oh no,
spoilers about this game. So inside that briefcase,
yes.
So you'll see in a second here when we start this game, something weird happens.
Yes, like this like franchise that's known for its like tactical turn-based combat.
You see that weird sort of blurriness.
Yes.
So first I'm going to check and make sure we're recording and everything is going on. Okay. Yeah, well, okay, we look good. I'm going to turn their volume down just a teeny tiny bit.
It's actually... No, I can adjust the volumes independently of each other, which I'm going to do, so don't worry about it.
It's healed.
Oh, well then I should put it back where it was. Okay, cool. So this camera is really cuddling up to him. So Yes, so about that. So this is the only game that actually properly explains the third-person camera. Because you are not controlling Agent Carter. Or rather, you are controlling Agent Carter.
You know, that still doesn't justify this game's existence.
You are a space alien that was in that briefcase.
I see, so you're like...
The game doesn't tell you this until it's almost over. Spoilers, by the way.
Oh. That's... It... I mean, does it affect gameplay at all? Or is it just like, the third-person camera is now contextualized. Please proceed with your game.
It explains the game in certain ways.
Well...
It affects gameplay in certain ways. It, like, explains why you're capable of doing certain things.
You know, God of War 4? In that...
Keep your cool, Will.
Okay. I mean the rebooted God of War.
Poor kids.
The God... And I'm just going to call it God of War 4 because I fucking hate it when franchises just like say, "Hey, it's a reboot. It's like a sequel, but it has the same name." Anyway, I hope you're proud of yourself.
I really am.
You gotta glue your... Fucking hate gluing covers that... Yes, this is like... Yes, now I'm glued to cover.
Alright, and now...
Ugh. Does it... Right, so in the the rebooted God of War, the camera really, like, cuddles up to him.
Look, it's sectoids! It's an XCOM game!
Ugh. Yeah, so the game really... So the camera really cuddles up to him.
Line 'em up and take the shot.
Shut up, Agent William Carter! We've played a cover shooter before! The market is flooded with fucking cover shooters. Sorry. Yeah, in God of War 4, like, the game,
And they
like,
don't
really...
stop coming, do they?
Yeah.
Till they hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense not to live for fun. Ow.
I just non-ironically like that song.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Who?
I think people just, like, don't want to admit that they like it.
Do people try to argue that they don't like it?
I think that they try to argue that it's, like, a bad song.
Doesn't
And it's
make
like it has strong Shrek associations. Oh,
Shrek's
fun
a
fact.
good movie.
Yeah, yeah. All-Star was actually in the Digimon movie before it was in Shrek.
Gonna last long. I gotta go.
But Shrek is a bad... I'm sorry, Digimon movie is a bad movie.
Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho, yes. Yes,
Remember?
it is.
I'm Agent Nils.
Yes, I do remember.
Falk ordered me to...
Falk.
You were gonna talk about the bet?
Last I heard. Grab that two-way over there and reach it.
That was the plan. Where's this two-way? Oh, there he is.
Do I remember what?
Falk, come in.
Yes, I remember the bet. You remember the bet.
We all remember the bet. I'm pretty sure I mentioned the bet.
Do you have an escape
Yes.
route?
Yes. In God of War 4, I have to complete this thought now. The camera really cuddled up to him, and, like, the game, they knew that this was a problem because when there are enemies around back, they have to put, like, this little HUD indicator to tell you when, like, there are enemies nearby. And you could have solved the problem by just pulling the camera back. But they want the game to be like...
They wanted to save the frames or the pixels.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They just made a bunch of really questionable decisions when making the game. So, how do you restore your health segments?
I don't remember. I think you get abilities and health packs eventually.
Well, that's better than most cover shooters. Where you just sort of like... Where you just like... Lick the pavement. Get some more. Just like hide under a rock. Boom.
You can open the door. I'll meet you inside.
And thus, the agents are split apart from each other.
You gotta get that door open.
Okay.
Look, it's foggy. Wait, what? How do I... What am I supposed to be doing?
I gotta get that door open. Thank you.
Ooh, a better gun.
You can only have two guns at a time?
Sorry, soldier. I need this more than you do.
Believe so.
Well, it's a cover shooter, alright.
A squad commander lives and dies by their choices on the battlefield. Charging into combat only gets a brave soldier shot. If a commander wants to achieve victory over superior forces,
I'm trying to see if I
he
can
must be
delete
observant,
this game
creative,
with
and
my
precise.
spiteful glare. I don't want this game to exist.
Get in position behind those crates. I'll flank them from
Oh my Jesus. God.
Oh, whoops, I was shooting the head of an already dead one.
Yes. Well, we're playing the cover shooter. Exciting, riveting gameplay. Yep, this is
That's it. Let's keep moving.
Yep, this is some game.
Let's meet up by the door on the other side.
It actually has a really interesting plot, is the disturbing part. Like, the plot is really good. It's just the gameplay...
It's a cover shooter. It's a fucking cover shooter.
Yes?
That's it. That's the end of the argument.
used to be.
Bullshit. Falk wouldn't be interested in you if you weren't the best.
We'll see.
I'm the grizzled old veteran. Back for one more
If I
job.
If I roll my eyes any harder, they're gonna roll out of my skull.
Wait, what? How? But...
It's a set piece. You're giving this game too much credit.
Do for him.
There what?
Bastard. They're getting torn to shreds up there.
Those flyboys out of
Oh my
They
god.
aren't up there to win. They're buying us time.
Well. No, seriously, why do you own this game?
Sorry, what did you say?
Why do you own this
It was an
game?
XCOM game. I played the first XCOM's game and I was hungry for more.
So,
Cover and
That
position will
hungry?
keep your agents safe and opens the enemy
I
to
didn't
attack.
know it was a bad game at the time.
Agents, such as moving to
You
a
didn't look at,
position
like,
and firing on
reviews?
exposed
I was
enemies.
younger
Watch
once.
for opportunities and make every shot count. The battlefield can be your ally if you use it well.
I,
They got some
you know,
gun nets.
I've
I've got an idea.
played, I've played Sonic the
Also,
Hedgehog.
look, I can do this.
So you got, like, some abilities?
Where am I supposed to be moving him to?
Somewhere where he'll attract fire. Get him shot.
Going now. Hit it hard. Holding the line. Hold on. Reinforcements.
Nils took some damage there.
Oh no. Please don't, I'm so invested.
I mean, in certain ways, isn't XCOM the original a cover shooter?
We'll figure it out after they're dead.
Don't you even fucking make that comparison.
Like, you shoot from cover.
They're different and you know it.
I do know it, but it's so much fun to toy with you.
Yeah. So the reason that shooters have transitioned towards regenerating health
Yeah.
is because of the advent of hit scan weapons. Back in like really old shooters, you would have things like Doom, where most of the enemies would use projectiles, and you could dodge these, right? So you know, if you played well enough, you wouldn't take any damage,
No.
Whatever it was.
or you would take
Supposed to explode.
less damage.
It doesn't look like a bomb to me.
But when they moved on to like more realistic shooters,
Let's not stick around to find out.
more military affairs, then projectile weapons stopped making sense. So they would move. So they would So they had like a lot more hit scan weapons. And since you couldn't dodge them, then it's like you walk out into the open and you like take damage from attacks that you have no ability to dodge.
Bye bye.
Area hard. Fire support incoming.
Yeah, so
Bye bye.
Hit that button. The elevator will take us down to direct default.
I was not supposed to do that by using a fire mission.
yeah, well.
That's okay. It was
In
fun.
any case, taking a bunch of damage that you had no ability to avoid feels awful, so they just give you the health back for free by just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a real pace killer.
You hear that? They're outside. Grab some cover.
Bills, go, go. Where do you want me, Carter? Holding ground.
Where you are is fine, dude.
Do they want you to move him?
No.
Hit it hard. I got this one.
You should play... You should play Spec Ops: The Line.
So you've said.
That's a
So I
cover.
agree.
That's like a third-person military cover shooter that's really worth playing.
So I've heard.
So how do you get your health back? Do you just wait? Does it regenerate?
From the segments, I'm not sure. Oh, there's one left. Man, when do I get to take their guns? Because I know I do eventually.
Oh. Well, neat, I guess. You got a lot of pistol ammo.
Hit it hard.
Please make that die.
So does he always just say hit it hard? Does he have more quips? Or does he just have the one?
I mean, it depends on the move. Like, for something else, for fire mission, it was paint the target.
Always? That gets old, doesn't it?
You know, you should be dead by now.
Yeah, but you missed the last couple of headshots.
Let's head down.
Those taller ones. They're different.
Really?
They're giving the orders. The others are just grunts.
Jesus. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go.
Can you kill that?
Apparently. Takes a while. Takes a lot, though.
Hmm.
How do we know Director Falk is still alive?
The old man's tough as nails. And he's got kids.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. But who
Chip damage can be weird in games.
They've been with us since the beginning.
Like you can just shoot a car with a 9mm pistol and it'll blow up eventually.
Isn't that how it happens in real life?
Mm.
The hell are... Oh. Should I be looking at something? I missed something.
Maybe violently exploding is the thing that they don't want their games to
never
do.
stood a chance? We've got to reach Director Falk
Wait.
before they do. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. Just before the attack, one of our people turned on me.
One of ours?
I think she was infected with something. Her eyes turned black. She shot me and went after the case I was carrying.
She shot you.
Yeah. I don't know what happened after that. Whatever was in that case, it killed her. It saved my goddamn life.
It was an alien. Spoilers. It was
God, it's almost like
it's an alien that doesn't know it's an alien and is controlling you.
it's almost like we're desperately clinging to the delusion that we're playing an XCOM game. Yeah, I don't care.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Nothing about this game matters. It's a cover shooter.
Didn't take long to figure out that it's an
It didn't need to be a cover shooter. It's just a cover shooter.
space rock. Can't be a
Fuck you and your
coincidence
niche.
that attacked the only Illyrium lab on Earth.
Where am I going?
You might want to shoot that person.
What? He's dead.
Oh. I thought he was, like, going to come alive.
Nope.
You know how it is in video games. They strew about a couple of corpses. Eventually, one of them comes to life.
Only some of them. I wonder if this works.
That one was close.
No, it doesn't.
It would have been cool if it did.
Yes, but this game isn't cool.
Stand down, soldier.
It's honestly got some really cool parts.
See you alive. Agent Carter.
Yes,
we need
but
to talk.
its gameplay is just utterly
That's right.
boring
William
engineering.
Carter, Agent Second Class CIA, reporting as ordered. Now, can I get some answers? You had an artifact to deliver. Do you have it? It was destroyed in the fighting, sir.
Look, now we're playing whatchamacallit.
My wounds. Interesting.
Mass Effect
When we
with
get
the
out of
the
here,
text
I wanna do
choices.
some tests. Sir, with respect,
Yeah, just like
send
everything
your
else.
under the
Like, what's popular?
report immediately.
Well, Call of Duty and Mass Effect.
Assume that
Cool,
the
make that.
intelligence is dead.
Which one?
Sorry, Carter.
Yes.
But the protocols are clear. You work for me now.
See, look.
It is. Does this game have have any original ideas?
No.
We can't stay
Okay.
here. First we
Well, I'm
evacuate
glad
the
you're being
facility.
honest about it.
No, actually it does. I really like some of the story. But the gameplay is interesting. The sort of mix between tactical and
Jenny, collect the commanders in the war room and leave the rail platform.
Whatever.
Understood.
but nonetheless, yes.
I don't think that this game justifies its existence.
Agent Carter, good to meet you.
Save it until we're out of here, Agent.
Kenny, what happened to Agent Weaver?
She headed towards the war room a little while ago. No word if she made it.
She'll turn up. She always does.
William Carter sounds like the
Down there. in the
example
lab.
grizzled
What are they
detective
doing?
that comes in the
Don't
box.
know, don't care.
Yes.
Get into position while they're distracted.
Yes, it does. It really does. I think this is intentional.
Was it?
Yeah.
It just feels like too much self-awareness from the game. Like, if they were that self-aware, they wouldn't have made a cover shooter.
Are you sure?
I don't know, maybe there's a lot of economic pressure.
I want some soda.
You know, pressure only makes diamonds if you give it enough time. And also if you're using carbon.
Over there, quiet.
On the move.
Oh god, it has the half shield icon and everything. I hate
I
it.
see it. Heading there. Gray, should I take him out? Ready.
Okay, so you. Oh, you can put down a laser turret.
Set up a turret.
Turret, you got it.
And you. Critical strike.
Take him
That
down.
one.
So these abilities operate on a cooldown?
Correct.
Wait, why can he just deploy a laser turret?
What do you mean? So these are level 5 guys.
No, okay. But why?
What do you mean, why?
What part of the story said, okay, I now have the ability to create laser turrets? Like, what's going...
He's got a laser turret in his back pocket.
Why? Does he just have it? Is it ever explained? Hi, I'm laser turret guy? Is it...
Man, I cannot wait until I get lift.
Is it seriously not explained why I have a laser turret?
He's got a laser turret. What's there to explain? He has a laser turret.
It's 1970 something, right?
Did you notice that this is an Illyrium mine and an Illyrium lab? What's Illyrium doing in the United States, in the world?
I see. Okay, so there is an explanation. We're mining Illyrium and we're the XCOM, I guess.
Is that a shotgun? Yes!
What did it look like upstairs, Nils?
Bad. We lost the base.
What's going on?
Boys are in full retreat.
Do you think anyone made it out?
I doubt it.
So you like this plot, huh?
So you know what? I changed my mind. I want...
Did this?
Let's not find out. Just get to the war room, collect
You
the
want
brass, and get
your
out.
other gun?
If any of them are left.
Well, I want this and this, you say.
Oh, I see.
I don't need the pistol.
You know, remember how Bioshock Infinite only let you carry 2 weapons?
Yes.
And had a weapon upgrading system?
Yes.
And a lot of redundant weapons?
Didn't make a ton of sense, did it?
Ugh, that game was like made of questionable design decisions.
More artillery. We shouldn't feel it this far underground. They're here!
Some level 5 guys.
Turret there.
Yeah, you start with level 5 people.
Hit it hard.
Why? Why not just have that? Why not just have the...
So you start with it as like an example of what you're going to get later. Also, this was a waste. I didn't need any of that.
I see. Oh, his storage is on a 60-second cooldown.
They're dead. Let's move.
Yeah, but when you finish a battle, all the cooldowns automatically reset.
Oh well. Oh, that's good. Honestly, cooldowns in games can be pretty annoying.
Gosh, this game is such a way.
It being a cover shooter? Yes. With
What were they doing with the Illyrium down here?
Everything. Reactors, munitions, all kinds of stuff.
Some of the things I saw, it was just like out of one of the old Captain Thunderclap serials.
Out of one of the what?
Captain Thunderclap cereal.
What is a Captain Thunder? I mean, it's obviously Flash Gordon, but Captain Thunderclap?
Apparently. Apparently, this is the thing that exists. I need to...
You okay?
Yeah. This looks like Half-Life.
Illyrium reactors.
You better believe it. Reactors like this must put out as much juice as the Hoover Dam.
Oh god.
Those things are supposed to withstand a nuclear blast.
Let's get out before the whole place comes down.
So,
Well, that
he
did.
just kind of boops it. And then it...
Wait, what? Where? Where?
Over there, Jeff! It's over there! Ugh.
Oh, I see.
You know, I'm just glad I'm not playing this game. Fucking cover shooters. Oh, is he dead?
No,
Do they not die?
not in the tutorial, no.
Why do they even have health bars?
Because it's the tutorial.
Wait, we're still in the tutorial? It's been like... How long have we been playing this game? It's been like 20 minutes.
It's the first mission.
Yes. So, check your vitals. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my pulse and the... Oh, it's doing the Far Cry thing.
Oh shit. I was wrong.
Nils, come on! They took out the gun turret!
Okay.
Not leaving you here, Nils.
Yeah, so it regenerates up to one segment of health. Is how it works.
Oops.
Yeah, Far Cry did this too.
Also, look, it's got the same percentages.
It's trying to wear the skin of an XCOM game. Which is cute, really.
Come on, come on.
How do I... Oh, right, spacebar.
Give him hell, tough guy.
Thanks, I needed that.
This did not go well.
You know what this game is like?
Come on.
It's like a movie adaptation of like a franchise that you like. You know?
Thanks, I needed that.
You think, oh wow, I'm gonna
That's the end of that gun turret, thank gods.
like, everybody thinks they want a movie of something they like, but they really don't. Your thing is gonna get ruined. And cover shooters are basically the movies of video games. Like a huge budget,
Well, that didn't work.
overall pretty generic.
That didn't work at all.
Me up. Going to be okay.
Mistakes were made.
I owe you.
So what is scatter?
Pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
Just makes the enemies go in different directions.
Mm-hmm. This went poorly.
Oh, it would seem.
That's okay. Nobody's perfect.
I suppose not.
They were making bombs with the Illyrium.
Well, of course they were.
Nuclear bombs. Bigger than any nuke we have now. Way bigger.
Like, what are you confused about? It's the military. They have a source of something. They're going to turn it into a bomb. What else? What else do you expect is going to happen?
I'm tired right now. I feel like I've just been having a streak of not having enough sleep.
You should have more sleep. Have you considered having more sleep?
Yes, I have, but you know, people disagree.
Why? What are they doing?
What is that?
This place is coming down. We gotta get the hell
It's
out
a
of here.
cube?
First we save the brass, then we evac.
Aha, the cube. The cube has the answers.
All hail the almighty cube.
It's a cube. It's an energy cube.
What am I supposed to be doing here, guys?
You know,
Guys?
it's like...
Guys? Guys?
Oh, look, you're stuck.
Where?
Like,
Oh, I figured it out.
doesn't matter, there's only like a single linear path. I don't even know why they bother walking you around.
The war room is just ahead.
Right. So, alien invasion is happening. Science people are like...
What happened in here?
Nothing good. Move.
Where are they? Where's my cover? You alright?
I'll be fine. So what's going on here? What is this note?
General Deems, Director Falk has been nothing less than cagey as regards to the findings.
No, don't actually read it. I want like a summary. I don't like the list
Oh,
that I know about.
this dude wants to know what Falk recovered. But like, don't worry about it. It's not
It's
important.
all garbled. Yes?
No,
No?
you're just really tired.
Bah, I'm fine.
You can be both.
We played Borderlands 2 before we started playing this.
Teams, are you alright, sir?
Where's Fog? What happened here?
I'll ask the questions, son.
Yes, sir. Director Falk is at the rail platform.
Is he
Our orders are to
Batman?
escort you there
Is he like
immediately.
Then lead
bootleg
the way.
Batman?
General!
Clear the target now.
Okay.
That's not Deems. He's one of them.
Nils, get back! Just hang on, sir. It's gonna be... okay.
Damn. Bad guys always throw people that they choke.
Why did
They
you
never
stop
break
me?
the
What
necks.
the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that I just saved your life.
Who are you? What the hell are you doing in the war room?
Senior Agent Angela Weaver from the Bureau. The director sent me here to guard the brass.
Then what went wrong?
Deems was already under outsider control when I got here. Some of them put up a fight, but not for long.
One of their puppets attacked me earlier. What's causing this?
I'm not sure, but obviously it's connected to this attack. We've been tracking cases like this for years.
For years.
Deems was one of our top brass. How did he come under their control without anybody realizing?
As far as we know, there's no way of telling who might be susceptible to their control. They got to Deans, they could get to any of us.
You knew that he killed Hoover and the others. You could have taken him out
How
earlier.
long have you
I was
been
going
recording?
to, but he was resisting their control. He might have been able to fight it off.
I'm already sick
I
of
shot
this
him
game.
to stop him from killing the three of you.
We have been recording for 35 minutes.
Okay.
We have to get out of here.
Timing it down
Falk
to a
ordered us to
minute.
bring any survivors to the rail platform.
The diesel will only get you as far as the test site.
Can you radio for evac from there?
We're nearly out of time. Get to the rail platform and head out to the test site. I'll call in a Sky Ranger, collect Falk, and meet you there.
You know,
If you
it's a
can't
good
reach the
thing that
test
this
site,
game was
you'll
like,
have no
you know,
choice but
was
to
like
leave without me.
universally panned.
General Deems.
Sometimes you get a
All
sequel,
of them.
and it's like
Who's in command?
the franchise
Falk is.
becomes that new
Until we hear
sequel,
otherwise, we assume that he's
and
in
so there's
charge.
like the new games are just sort of lost.
Some kind of power source, like those reactors back there.
Those were
It's an
bombs
energy
orbiting
sphere.
No, I think they have other plans.
Power
What
orb.
does it do?
It's a power orb. It does power orb things. Power orb!
What's causing all this?
It's so bad.
Keep moving.
It's like the power glove.
Wait, where? Oh, they're there.
The rail platform. Shit.
Have you seen like people trying to use the power glove? It's good for a laugh.
Turret.
Deploying turret.
Time to murder them all.
Get me artillery.
Bringing in some Carter. What do we do?
We go through them. Ready your weapons.
Bye-bye.
Gosh, you did it. You're winning.
I murder them all on the fire mission because...
Alright, tell me some more of the stupid plot of this game and why it's like actually okay.
This will take us to the test site.
What are we waiting for?
I recognize these voice actors.
You do. Like, the cool thing is the... Oh, God, I don't remember. I just remember it was cool.
Carter, this is Falk. We are en route. Take the diesel to the test site and signal us when you arrive.
Oh no. I didn't like that.
Time to fight people on a train!
Hold on to something.
I suppose you're gonna fight people on a train.
What the shit? Oh, that's bad. It's gonna go boom.
You two, hang on. God damn it.
Trains don't operate very well when they're not on the tracks.
I want that observation engraved in your tombstone.
What?
Trains no good when they're not on tracks.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Dude,
Look at me. I'm fine.
you're like half asleep.
It has been a busy couple of days. It's like
We did
I
it.
do a 16-hour shift, I get home, and it's like, hey, you have maybe like 3 hours to sleep before you run a game. So operating heavy machinery while drunk and DMing while sleep deprived?
These are very different things.
No. I find them to be pretty comparable.
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 Honestly, both of them work. I'm just
Should be
trolling.
a radio up there.
I just hope they haven't left yet.
Well, that was weird. I screwed something up there, and I'm not sure what it was.
I do like it. I like in games.
Huh. I want the rifle.
I like in games when you can just
Come on, Carter,
fall.
radio in and let's get
You
out
get
of here.
caught on something, but the game hasn't registered that you're like not falling down. So you just fall down and build up speed until you break through something.
Where's the... There's the radio. Gosh. I wonder what's going to happen here.
Well,
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone.
Copy, Agent Carter. Sky Ranger 1 reads you. I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am...
Look what happened to the
in
mountain.
location.
that's pretty neat. See, if this was Breath of the Wild, you'd be able to like, go there and find out what happened to the mountain.
Would you rather head back
And
to
that
the
would make
base?
it actually, like, interesting.
As long as we don't start any tests.
It would be an element of gameplay instead of, like, a neat aesthetic detail.
Let us know where you want us, Carter.
Oh, for God's sakes. Just where you are is fine.
It's like...
Hit it hard.
There's exploding barrels. You're not gonna explode those.
I did. I told one of them to explode the barrels.
So you can just...
Mind that area.
Game is very teal. Lots of teal in this game. I guess teal is just the alien color.
Set up a gun. Turn it out.
I do hate this game.
Are the two of them just sitting there like a bunch of idiots?
They're probably like, I don't know. You have to give them commands like fucking Pokemon.
More or less, yeah.
Take it down. Taking it down.
Like, Kidney, use flamethrower.
Here goes.
Nil, use, snipe shot.
Where's Falk? Can you see
Of
him?
course, one of them learns surf, and it just kind of breaks everything.
Come on. Carter, Nils, heads up. More pods incoming.
I guess as like the game looks pretty, but the game doesn't score any points for that.
Don't know how long we can hold out.
You know, if you're pointing at things, why don't just point to them yourself?
Finish it off.
God, these things take a lot of help. What difficulty is this?
Second hardest.
Wait, is this one of the game with like two medium? Is this one of those games that have two mediums?
Correct.
Oh, I hate those.
Why?
Because I'm like I usually just pick medium, and these games give me like a bit of an existential crisis.
No, it's pretty clear you're supposed to start with the first medium and not the second medium with this one.
Okay.
That's your target. Taking it down. Take it down. My pleasure.
I just gotta keep babysitting them.
Wait, why did you blow up my turret? I liked that turret.
Well, just make a new one. Isn't it on a cooldown?
Yeah.
It's basically no stakes here. You just build some turrets.
These fuckers aren't gonna stop. Sky Ranger, how fast can you clear the test site's blast radius?
I'm only now noticing his giant cell
I'm
phone.
gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us. And get
If I was
some
making
payback.
this game, I would let your melee weapon be that cell phone.
Sky Ranger's built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships. All right, do it.
It's like a fucking brick.
Let's give those bastards something to remember.
It's a two-way radio. It's not even a...
It looks an awful lot like a phone.
It's a freaking two-way radio.
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this.
You okay, dude?
Probably fine.
Wait, what the shit?
Well, it seems like you're,
Kill him. Kill him dead.
what, didn't you want to interact with some of the
Bombardment now. Fire support
content?
incoming. Be all right. Put a mine there.
Oops. What just happened?
Ranger to Carter. Agent Carter, respond.
This is Carter. Cutting it close, aren't you?
We're coming in. Get on board.
Finish them off.
So technically there is actually an achievement for, like, destroying all of these assholes, but...
Agent Carter, that bomb is gonna go any second.
But let's get out of here. Yeah, I can see that. I think we're gonna call it after this.
Okay, so what's up with the aliens? What was that weird Halo thing that person?
I don't know.
Didn't you play this game, this stupid, terrible game?
Yes, a long time ago, in a land far, far away.
You know, I played Sonic Heroes.
Look,
I played it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now that I'm an adult, like, I acknowledge that it's just a terrible, awful game. Okay, we'll just keep going a little bit. We'll call it soon.
Wait, when did I get a sniper rifle or a machine pistol? Okay. We murdered a lot of dorks.
It's just like wearing the skin of an XCOM game. And it's like still wet and dripping blood, and it's just... And you're just so disappointed.
I told you we were playing an XCOM game.
It's like someone was told that their Big Brother XCOM was like much better. And then eventually they snapped.
That said, you should watch the trailers for the new XCOM game. It looks really, really good. And right now it's only $10, which confuses the heck out of me.
Is this XCOM 3? Is it out yet? Or
No,
is it pre-order?
it's out in about 7 days, 6 days.
Oh. Well, they wanna make it wait. It's discounted right now.
Yes, it's
Okay,
half
well,
off.
Yes, that's normal.
Base wasn't meant to be operational
So,
for another year.
pre-orders are basically paying for a product that doesn't exist yet, and that there
But
is
here's
no
the thing:
short.
the game comes out on the 24th.
Okay.
It's discounted until May 1st.
Welcome back. These two are with me.
Whatever. So just pre-ordering video games is just getting dumber and dumber. You are paying for a product that there will be no shortage of, and is guaranteed to be available on the day of its release.
That's not actually so.
Down here,
It
Carter.
does good things to have pre-order. Just try.
Are you sure?
Yes, my brother works for Tor, and ebook pre-orders are a good thing
Off the books, of course.
because it sells more books. It allows people. Just trust me on this.
People, show's over. Back to work.
If you insist.
Carter, this is Nico
I don't
Silva,
know.
Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Nah, look at their
I know.
computers.
Volk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence.
I know his
Straight
voice
from
actor.
his
I've
mouth.
heard his voice actor before.
Okay, who is he?
Come on.
I can't-
My office is right over here.
I can't remember. I just like remember these voices.
That
It's-
Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters.
Trying
Do you mind if I call you Will?
Trying to place
Yes, I do mind.
What?
I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it.
Was that
My
sarcasm?
supply
I
of
can't
food's got a
tell.
bit short lately.
That all, De Silva.
For now, sure. You have any
I
questions?
think
just
he's
ask.
being racist right now, but I'm
One more
not
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
The old man, Director Falk.
Whatever.
He's a hard man to impress.
It's
but you
the
managed it.
70s.
Not what I expected after reading your file.
60s.
60s,
Only pleasant
50s.
surprise I've had all day.
It's old.
How many people around here know my history?
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating...
I work alone.
Well, I'm also accustomed to the enemy being human. In a time like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody.
Well,
I'm a different man today. than I was yesterday.
That is more literal than you know.
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No, I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear.
So is there
Since
like
the
a
attack,
boss, some
it's
good
gone
stopping
We
point?
shut down our communication just before the attack. Keep
I
us
mean,
from
we're
coordinating.
in
Smart.
between
But there's
missions.
one way it helped us. Can Can you imagine the
Yes.
panic if the public
Like, you
found
know
out
how in
about the alien
XCOM
attack?
games you'd go and you fight a mission and then you come home, and then you do things at home base and then you go out on another mission?
That skin is really dripping.
Well, that's what's happening right now.
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today.
Look, we're not a.
I'm with the NSA.
We didn't just
but my boss
mutilate
the past
like
few months has been with a small team that
a
reports to
niche
the director
game and
Falk.
made it into like a bland and
Different
generic
types,
cover
but all,
shooter.
you know,
Honestly, the plot's not bad.
sounded silly to say
I don't
until a
remember
few
it, but
hours
I
ago.
do remember it wasn't bad.
Mostly
Look,
weather
we've
oddities,
just
but also
spent-
we've been recovering deposits
We've
of
just
this
spent like
beryllium stuff.
what is
Who else
this?
is on this
10
team?
minutes in
It's
a
supposed to be
dialogue
kept
tree.
small until it was needed.
I think you're really
Now, people
tired.
who
It
were
hasn't even been
pre-flagged for
5.
recruitment are coming in.
Also, dialogue trees are great. Haven't you ever played Mass
They're still
Effect?
alive.
People were
I played
pre-selected.
Mass Effect, and it's
From
like
where?
From the military.
It's got so
investment
many
service,
dialogue
CIA,
trees. It has all the
even some
dialogue
civvies.
trees.
it's just
No one
fucking.
knew that they were selected until they
They're
got the
not
call.
They're like
As of this
barely
morning, Falk
gameplay.
activated the project and sent that call out.
And before
It's
today,
not really.
For the
I
last
don't
few
know.
years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
It's.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board.
I think I'm
Sounds like the
reminded of
director's
like
about to
L.A.
start.
Noir.
Let's get the good seats.
Here. Look, we've been doing this for 51 minutes. We can stop in a little bit if you want, or we can stop now. Or I guess we got more cutscenes. Hooray, cutscenes! Everyone's favorite.
Yes, this is how you tell stories in video games. You just wrench the controller away from the player and say, "Watch a movie." You are no longer playing a game. You are watching a movie.
Sometimes they have QuickTime events in the middle of the movies.
Yeah, that's when they like. That's the one they just sort of like clap in front of your face. It's like, "Oi, are you paying attention?"
Survivors 6.
And then there's like that really. Do you remember press F to pay respects?
I've never played that game, but yes, we all know where the meme is from.
Yeah. The
Our combined military forces have been routed.
the game doesn't even.
The red phone will not be ringing.
It doesn't even have the decency of like
I, Myron Falk,
moving on if you don't hit the prompt.
The Bureau
It's
is founded
just-
to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful
It's
Soviet
just
invasion.
so
That mission remains the same.
like even quick time events can sort of be like
We now face an opponent from beyond our world. Whose
even a
identity
quick
is
time
yet
events
unknown.
can be
But
something
make no
like a
mistake,
reaction
this enemy has
test.
crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess.
Does this game have quick time
We
events?
must
No.
make it our own.
Don't think so.
Their
Well,
weapons will
that's
become
something,
our
I
weapons.
guess.
And when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new
You know,
orders. Survive,
Resident Evil 4 had
Adapt.
quick time events.
win.
It's not
Welcome to
not the
XCOM.
best.
Dun dun dun! Roll credits. What the hell?
I don't know. Why did we send? What he looks like? He looks like he's being rendered in like a computer 10 years older. Right?
What?
He looks paste. He looks the kind of pasty that you get from like rendering him in like early 2000s.
He looks a little funky.
Carter.
Yes.
Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How was it you looked worse than before we went to sleep?
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
I haven't slept more than a couple hours in years.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it.
That's not very
Like I said,
healthy.
This is our office and our bunks.
I would know.
Maybe someday they'll get the barracks up and running.
No, I mean, I barely sleep at all.
Well, can't say I blame you. Not after the morning you had.
This is the
Anyway,
part where it's
Falk's
like
looking for you.
he's being
Wants in
very
his
literal,
office.
but the other person
ASAP,
isn't
as
getting
always.
it.
Mm-hmm.
The old man say what he wanted.
How
with
many
me.
more dialogue trees and cutscenes are there?
Hundreds.
The director
Probably not
doesn't tell
hundreds.
anyone
Probably
anything he
tens.
doesn't think they
Do our missions ever get more complicated than like walking to the place and shooting the dudes?
Yes. Sometimes you gotta defend other dudes. Sometimes you gotta blow things up.
So it's a cover shooter.
Yeah.
It's an utterly generic cover shooter, where Mass Effect had like a wide and intricate world for you to
I
discover
guess some parts of the emergency
and
plan
interact
something to be
with.
desired. Ah, well,
Like,
it'll be just like
if you talk to people in like
This is not a
in
good
areas-
game, Alex. This is not a good game.
Bathroom and everything.
Oh, ain't you fancy?
I never said it was a good game. I said it's like a fun game.
at least
in
we're in
certain
agreement
ways.
that it's like a shit game.
Oh yeah.
It has
Good thing
positive
Mama just pipes in
aspects.
the company elevator
Yeah, like
music.
you can say
It's
that of
been
a
picking
lot
up
of
some
things.
Weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure. That's why I haven't bothered.
I
with
don't
it.
know.
But if someone on the
Oh,
outside is able to broadcast
Bioshock
through that jamming
Infinite's
signal,
like
well,
its
could be
highest
important.
difficulty option
wouldn't know
is
more about
atrocious.
check with operator Chelsea.
Why?
She's information officer for
I'm
the
trying-
bureau. Keeps track of
I just remember
communications,
that it
arranges
was like
contacts.
it was
Manages with
possible to
years,
like
the whole deal.
leave yourself in a state where it was just like really hard to win.
better go see
There
the
was
old
this
man
one
once.
boss that
Later,
was
Will.
like a ghost, and at the highest difficulty setting, it was just impossible. First, it was impossible, and every time you died and
All right, I'm not
respawned,
reading this.
you would respawn with like the ammo that you died with, and the enemies wouldn't respawn.
Better make
So
a
you
note of
had
this
to
and
like
talk to one of the radio
go to the
operators.
boss and like
You probably ought to run that by operator Chelsea.
you would run out of ammo for the guns that you used a lot and you had ammo for and had
250
actually upgraded.
250 November 892.
Yeah. So you would run out of ammo for guns, and then you would go
A
to
little
the
more
boss,
than
and
that, Agent Carter.
you would have to
I'm
use
Chief
like
Information Officer with the
shit
bureau.
guns that you hadn't upgraded.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to you right now.
In addition
It
to
doesn't
that, I also
matter.
manage our public communications and keep our
Just
profile
like
low.
don't
For
play
now,
Bioshock
the
Infinite
job
on
is
the
also
highest
keeping the public
difficulty
from knowing
setting
the scope of the threat.
because it's not a fun challenge. It's just bad.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents could take
Bioshock
enemy's
was a
attacks.
good game.
My operators
System
would keep
Shock
the public
2
command
was a
level
good
in
game.
check.
You play System Shock 2?
I've not.
I recommend System Shock 2.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
I mean, the first thing you realize when you boot up the game is that, holy shit, I have to rebind the controls.
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby.
A and
but
D to
I suppose
turn,
there might be instructions for
X
keeping
to
everyone
move
signal.
backwards.
A clever
What?
broadcaster could bypass
Yeah.
most of the jamming that way.
It could be
Uh,
survivors.
Q and
bring
E
them
to
in.
It's
lean.
worth checking out. I'll
I
have
think
operator
strafing
Chris
is
run the radio
like,
while you give us the data.
First, set the range.
These
to-
two keys next to the M.
Set the range to 250.
The,
Now the direction?
Set the direction north.
less
And the
than
frequency?
and greater than symbols.
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking ultra high frequency. Nothing. Wait. What is? It's survivors. They're trying to warn others of the attack.
Should she be like
Tell them
touching
they aren't
the
alone.
radio for
We'll do what
this?
we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting
Fuck.
immediately.
What is the
We
point
can't
of
risk
these
that
graphics
information
if you're
spreading.
not even
As
going
long as
to
they get
animate them
rescued.
like doing the things that they're saying? Like, come on.
Yes, sir?
Isn't the
I had
enemy jamming all
StarCraft
communications?
flashbacks. Like,
Yes,
yes,
most
sir.
broadcasting
Right
equipment
away,
is
sir.
facing heavy interference, cutting effective
can't
range down
build
to
there.
5% of normal.
Then how are you?
Our equipment is significantly more robust. We're still communicating at approximately 90% of effective range. The best of the best, you know.
90%.
What does the
Does this
population know?
mean
We're worried
anything?
about
Does
the
this
communications
influence
blackout,
anything?
but
It's
our
plot.
operations in major cities are keeping them
Is
in line.
it?
Keeping them in line.
No, the plot is you go to the place and shoot the dudes.
Heavy-handed as
That is the
It's
plot.
basic emergency
This is
preparedness.
just extraneous information that you don't need to know.
Clever.
Thanks for the information.
Just doing my job.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think that's it for today, Alex. Unless
Are we?
Yep, that's it for today.
Yeah, I'm not doing this for like another second more than I have to.
So yeah, this has been this game. I
This
hope
was a mediocre cover shooter. And like 10, 15 minutes of
Mass
of
Effect.
conversations that didn't matter and like meandering nothing. Way to pick a riveting and interesting game, Jeff.
I knew you would hate it.
Yes, you were right. You were right. The hatred I feel for this game is almost enough to wake me up.
You should get some sleep, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just gonna have to go up tomorrow. I am very tired.
Yeah, get some sleep. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, well...
Bye, everybody. This